Brendan.
The federal government is now investigating a Pasco County shopping mall project after our local congresswoman raised the possibility that the project would pollute the area's drinking water. As Don Germaze reports, Kathy Castor is calling the project an environmental disaster.
Developers have just begun turning dirt again on the Cypress Creek Town Center project, and already there are calls for a federal investigation into how much the mall's stormwater runoff will pollute Tampa Bay's water supply.
Well, what you see grass and just open field right now will be stores lining against the trees, close to the trees, and everything else will be a parking lot.
Denise Lane is with the Sierra Club, who worries about nearby Cypress Creek.
That water will eventually hold all the runoff from the parking lot, all the gas, the oil, the garbage, the fertilizers they'll be putting on their pretty little project.
Developers plan to build 14,000 parking spaces. When it rains, that could pollute Cypress Creek, which is a tributary of the Hillsborough River, Tampa's largest source of drinking water.
It's not only the drinking water source for Tampa, it's for the region. And if you start starving the Hillsborough River, the regional effect all the way down the line is going to be disastrous.
The developer has already been fined once, $300,000 for this pollution of the creek, taped by an environmentalist and put on YouTube. Bob Caldwell lives on Cypress Creek and remembers the pollution 2 years ago.
And it looked like a cup of coffee with cream. I mean, you couldn't see in the water at all. It was awful.
Because of that incident, the developer's permit to build was suspended until this month, when it agreed to be more careful. Now Congresswoman Kathy Castor has asked the Environmental Protection Agency to investigate the mall, writing to the administrator, quote, "The project thus far has been an environmental disaster." The developer, Richard E. Jacobs Group, did not return our calls to ask them about the project or the investigation. The EPA says it is conducting a new independent assessment of the project.
The Sierra Club says it's not opposed to this shopping mall. It's opposed to 14,000 parking spaces on an asphalt parking lot. A spokeswoman told us if they just use a parking garage and leave a little more green space out there, everybody would be happy. In Pasco County, Don Germaze, Action News.
Another